It's 6 a.m. and the world is still asleep, but somehow teenagers are expected to function like it's noon. You flip the lights on and feel like the villain, even though the only crime is trying to follow the school schedule. Teenagers aren't lazy, their biology is just not built for this, and adults keep forgetting that. Imagine waking up when your brain is still dreaming. That's what their mornings feel like every day. Their melatonin is still running the show, but the alarm clock kicks down the door anyway. School policies act like biology is optional, and teenagers are paying the price. There's a reason morning classes feel like static in your brain. It's not attitude, it's chemistry. We say focus harder, but the brain is literally not online yet. Like trying to start a car without fuel. Learning needs rest the same way muscles need oxygen, but we treat sleep like extra credit. This is their brains should be building memories, not fighting to keep their eyes open. 1 in 10 teens get enough sleep, and somehow we call that normal instead of alarming. We blame kids for being tired, but it's the system that's exhausted. We say wake up, but we never ask if the schedule should change instead. It's 6 a.m. and the world is still asleep, but somehow teenagers are expected to function like it's noon. Their bodies are in 11 p.m. mode, even when the clock says 6 a.m., like jet lag without the vacation. If adults woke up at their biological 4 a.m. daily, we'd riot, not normalize it. We call teens dramatic, but we'd crumble too if every day started before our brain did. We mistake sleep deprivation for personality, like moodiness is a character flaw. Tired doesn't mean lazy, it means surviving. A sleep-deprived brain is like a phone stuck on low-power mode. Everything runs slower. Attention drops like signal in a storm, and we punish the symptom. We treat exhaustion like misbehavior, but biology isn't attention-proof. They lose learning memory and emotional processing, all before breakfast. The body keeps score even when the report card doesn't. Teen biology shifts at puberty, but school schedules refuse to. Melatonin delays like a train running late, and the world still expects on-time arrival. Saying go to bed earlier is like asking the sun to set faster. It's not how clocks work. Teachers see drowsiness, parents see attitude, science sees deprivation. If adults felt what teens feel at 6 a.m., they'd cancel morning meetings permanently. Sleep debt is invisible until it isn't, like interest on a loan nobody remembers taking. Irritability, sadness, and teen behavior might just be biology begging for rest. We blame hormones for everything, but ignore the schedule that abuses them. They act out, not because they want to, but because their brain can't filter impulses when starved. Imagine buffering through life like a broken video. That's chronic sleep loss. Caffeine becomes a coping mechanism, not a treat. Energy drinks don't solve the problem, they just turn tired into wired. We push teens to be responsible, then sabotage the one thing that makes responsibility possible. Executive function needs sleep, not lectures. Risk-taking rises when sleep drops. It's not rebellion, it's biology and chaperone. Society asks teens to do the impossible, then scolds them for failing. 5 hours of sleep can impair you like being drunk, but we call it normal school life. If that happened to adults, companies would be sued. Driving while exhausted is treated like a joke, but the statistics are terrifying. Parents worry about parties, but the morning commute might be the real danger. It's hard to learn when your brain is begging for survival. When school starts later, attendance goes up because bodies finally cooperate. Sleep isn't a luxury for teenagers, it's the foundation. Focus improves when biology isn't being fought like an enemy. 1 hour of lost sleep can raise depression risk by 38%. That's not moodiness, that's math. Sleep deprivation hides in plain sight, wearing the mask of teenage stereotypes. We defend early start times like tradition matters more than children. A schedule isn't more important than a brain. Teen mental health collapses when rest becomes optional. Sleep loss doesn't just drain energy, it drains hope. Studies link sleep loss to increased alcohol use, not because teens are reckless, but because coping gets desperate. Every hour pushed earlier pushes well-being down. Teen bodies are fighting a battle adults refuse to see. We wonder why anxiety rises, but ignore the fuel gauge. Sleep isn't wasted time, it's maintenance. Brains under construction need scaffolding, not sabotage. Learning isn't just input, it's storage, and sleep is the hard drive. Early school is like downloading files with no storage left. Kids fall asleep in class, and we call it disrespect, not biology. Grades rise when start times shift, like someone turned the lights back on. Smaller classes can help, but sleep might do the job for free. Families report happier mornings because war zones stop being breakfast routines. Communities get safer when well-rested teens drive. A 70% drop in accidents is not coincidence, it's cause and effect. This shouldn't be controversial, but comfort often protects tradition. Logistics are challenges, not excuses. Schedules shouldn't hurt the people they serve. Later start times don't fix everything, but they stop breaking things. Teens aren't fighting school, they're fighting their biology. Obesity, heart disease, and diabetes risks rise with sleep loss, and we act surprised. We don't blame children for growing, so why blame them for sleeping? A tired brain isn't disobedient, it's overloaded. Telling teens to try harder is like yelling at a car with no gas. Warning signs don't flash neon, they whisper. Sleep problems don't scream, they erode. Every early morning chips away at potential. We've normalized survival mode and call it adolescence. A teenager shouldn't need caffeine to feel alive. Youth shouldn't feel like burnout. If sleep was a prescription, we'd take it seriously. No one questions buses, but we question biology. Schedules can change, brains can't. Progress starts with listening to science, not habit. This isn't laziness, it's physiology. The solution isn't loud, it's later. Imagine a world where teenagers wake up ready instead of robbed. Rest isn't a privilege, it's a right. A rested brain thinks, an exhausted one reacts. We build a system that forgets who it's for. School shouldn't require sacrificing health. Well-rested teens aren't a miracle, they're a policy change. Their potential isn't gone, it's sleeping. Science doesn't beg, but teens are forced to. We know the answer, we just haven't adjusted the clock. The right time to change is whatever time kids stop suffering. If we want better results, we need better rest, not better excuses.